The stretch from Austin Wood. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Swung on to the ground ball that flew on the right side of base hit. Coming in the score is Connor Rowe. The longest game in college baseball history. Longhorns win. Pitcher Austin Wood was the Iron Man in that 25-inning game. He is with Erin Andrews.
Mike, thanks so much. Austin, kind enough to join me right now. Of course, we're going to see you tomorrow night against Southern Miss, but let's talk a little bit about the game I'm sure nobody has talked to you about. Of course, that game against BC. Let me give you a couple of numbers here. I'm sure you've heard these before. 12 1/3 no-hit innings, 13 innings pitched, 2 hits, 14 strikeouts, 169 pitches. He may or may not have had some cramps, maybe got a little sick after the game. But when you look back at that entire night, I mean, what's the one memory that you have?
We won the game. We won.
Come on.
I don't know. I guess it's the fact that I was cramping up and I did throw up in the middle of the game. Just for me to go back out there and do my job and put my team in a position to win, it was an awesome feeling. You
got the cramps, you're getting sick. I mean, was there any point during that game you want to look over at your head coach, Augie Garrido, and say, Coach, come on, take me out?
No, I mean, at one point they were talking whether they should pull me or not. And I went up to them and told them I didn't want to come out of the game. They said, all right. And I went as long as I could, and Sherry came in and did his job, and Tucker got that RBI, we won.
I read where you had said your pitching coach had said, hey, let's just take it one pitch at a time. But when you're on pitch 143, I mean, come on. How much did you really think about let's just take one pitch at a time?
That's all I thought about.
Really?
That's the only way I got through it, is taking one at a time. If I start getting ahead of myself and start worrying about results, that's when I get in trouble. If I take it one pitch at a time, like Skip always talks about, I'm all right.
Kind of a cool moment. Baseball Hall of Fame calls, wants something from that game. What did they get?
They took my hat and they took Tucker's bat. It was an awesome feeling. I didn't believe my equipment manager when he called me, and I got to the field later on and he told me for real, and it was an awesome feeling.
What are you going to keep from that game? Any memento?
No.
Oh, come on.
I took my favorite hat, but I got a new gray hat, so it's all right. I got memories. Hopefully I'll get my jersey from that game after the season, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think maybe the Longhorns will make that happen. Thanks for coming by. Looking forward to seeing you and the Longhorns and Southern Miss, of course, tomorrow night.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
That's going to be quite a story to tell for that.